Hello, welcome to the Disney series that I'm doing. Link in the description for the rest of them. Have you seen my Disney vlogs? They're down below. Follow me on Instagram, that's there too. Twitter, there as well. Plug in the whole lot. It was done, that was quick. Fast and painless, pulled the plaster off, got it all out there. Everything in the description. Follow me. Narcissism. So this one is the how to make the most of Disney video. Next time you will see what we did in Disney, everything we did. If you don't want to hear me talk about it, you can watch it. Disney vlogs in the description. But you won't know things like rides and times and whatnot, so it's probably best to watch the talkie one anyway. Everything's explained in there at lightning speed. I've had a lot of coffee this morning, talking so fast. So next video will be what I did in Disney, video after that, what I wish I did. This one, how you can make the most of your time, because my plan's not going to work for everybody. We arrived on the Monday at around 2:15 French time. We dumped our bags at the hotel and then we went off into Disneyland Park with a C because it's French. Henceforth, plodded around Disney. We did like Frontierland, Adventureland, all the quick stuff because there's not as much in those sections of the parks, so we just went about and did our little bits and pieces, got our thrill rides out the way, Big Thunder Mountain, Haunted Mansion, we love stuff like that. Look at the animatronics of Haunted Mansion. If you love things like that, you're gonna love Haunted Mansion. Experience rides and beautiful, beautiful projections, absolutely stunning. Also Adventureland is pretty good. You like animatronics, you'll like Pirates of the Caribbean. Jack Sparrow's going to be there soon, which is why it was shut when I went. Also, It's a Small World was shut. What are they doing to It's a Small World? It's mine, it's mine. Let me enjoy my holiday. I did enjoy my holiday, I just missed those rides. Such a shame. And so we just had a little bit of a dilly-dally around on Monday. We didn't really have much of a plan apart from to get into the parks, do those two sections of the Disneyland Park with a C, and pick up some maps and itineraries and things. On your way in, there are several languages. There is German, there is French, there is English, there is Italian, there is Spanish. There is some other bits as well, Japanese, Chinese and whatnot. Ugh, really itchy nose. Go and find your language, pick up your thing. Well, if you're watching this, it's probably English, unless you're very clever and can speak more than one language, in which case, I envy you. I've always wanted to be able to speak more than one language. Pick up your itineraries. There is character meet and greets, show times, that's it really, show times and character meet and greets in one pack, and then there is your map in another pack. It's double-sided. You have Walt Disney Park on one side, Disneyland Park with a C on the other side. Pick up both. If you are like me and know where everything is, don't bother with a map. But if you're like other people and don't know where anything is, pick up a map. If you are like me and know where everything is, still pick up an itinerary. If you don't know where anything is, pick up an itinerary. That's what this main video is about. Pick up an itinerary. In that itinerary, you can go through where the characters are going to be and when. Sometimes it says things like Peter and friends. That usually means Wendy, Captain Hook and Smee. Peter is there with Wendy. Captain Hook and Smee are there separately. Find out who's going to be where from the Disneyland Park people. Go up and ask them, hey, when's Peter going to be here? They will say, oh, around this time, pop back then. You'll go, okay, cheers. I'll go and find something else to do while I wait for Peter. So your itinerary will basically tell you where people are going to be and when. Find out who you want to meet the most and prioritise them for earlier in your week. Try and do your meet and greets first before you go anywhere on any rides, then you won't look shit in your pictures. So find out who's going to be and when, prioritise who you want to meet. There are separate meet and greets in Walt Disney Studios, as there is in Disneyland Park with a C. Disney Studios tends to have people like the princess whose movie's just come out. In this case, it was Beauty and the Beast, so Belle was there. Last time I think it was Cinderella, because the Cinderella live action had just come out. Actually no, Maleficent had just come out when I last went. It was probably Aurora, I don't know, I wasn't paying attention. Buzz Lightyear's there though, and Captain Jack Sparrow, we likes them. So prioritise who you want to see and schedule them for what days you want to do. If you want to go and spend a day in Walt Disney Studios, which I advise, spend a whole day in there. It's definitely worth it. You can get everything done. It's a lot of experience stuff in there, so spend a whole day in there. Find out who's going to be doing their meet and greets. When I went, it was Buzz, Captain Jack Sparrow, there was a Darth Vader one. Mickey was there too, but we saved Mickey for in his house, because there's a house where you can meet Mickey, so we went there. Yeah, check out who's about, write it down, and when you want to go and see them. Find out what times they're going to be there. If there is an arrow, it means they're going to be there until, from this time until that time. So if it says 10, arrow, 4:30, it is 10 till 4:30. If it is a dash, that means they'll be coming back then. So say 11 till 1 dash 2 till 4. It means they're going to be from 11 till 1, then they'll take a break, 2 till 4, then so on and so forth. If you want a character-based experience, plan your day around who's going to be where. The and friends section, they usually have some people there in the morning, they will swap over in the afternoon, and they will swap again later on. So for Aladdin and friends, they had Jafar in the morning, then they had Aladdin until shutdown. Sometimes it was Aladdin and Jasmine, sometimes it was Aladdin on its own, sometimes it was Jasmine on her own. Sometimes the friend changed, sometimes it was Jafar, sometimes it was Genie. Just keep an eye out and see who's where. So plan your day around who's there. You go up to the bloke and say, hey, I really want to see Captain Hook. Is Captain Hook going to be here today? They will tell you. If they say, oh no, it's not Captain Hook, it's just Smee, or it's not Smee, it's just Captain Hook. Or Wendy's not going to be here, it's just Peter on his own, then go back the next day. They're there every day. Just figure it out and see who's there. Get your itinerary, plan your day around your meet and greets, go back the next day if they're not there. If you are ride focused, then just follow the map round and just see who's there if you want to meet who's there. So spend whole days in certain parks. Like on your first day, I would suggest just mulling around Disneyland, going to see the parades, fireworks shows, things like that, and then focus on the little bits of the theme park like Discoveryland, Frontierland and Adventureland. They're the little bits with only 2 or 3 rides, and then do Fantasyland, say, on a whole day, or do Walt Disney Studios when you have a whole day to experience that park. And then your half days, say the Monday and the Friday when you are arriving or going home, that's when you will do your favourites, or ones you're desperate to do first and ones you're desperate to do again before you leave. So nice bookend to the holiday there. And then when you're going to have your meals, because that's always good, get there for breakfast probably the minute it opens. I know it's early, but that means you can get to the park the second it opens and enjoy your time there. And dinner as well, plan it around parades and shows and things. So if you go to the parade at 5:30, get back for dinner at 6:30, eat your dinner, go back into the park until it closes. All the rides are open until 11 o'clock. Until the fireworks are on, so you've got plenty of time to go and enjoy yourself. Try not to do things like Big Thunder Mountain straight after you finish your dinner. Go on like gentle ones like Haunted Mansion or Pinocchio or Blanche News Je le sais non. Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. French. Things like that, gentle stuff until your dinner's gone down, then you can go on Indiana Jones. So gist of that was, if you want to meet as many characters as possible, get your itinerary, find out who's where and when, plan your day around those. If you are ride focused, just work your way around the map and spend whole days in the big sections like Fantasyland and Walt Disney Studios, and your half days arriving and going home doing favourites and the little sections of little bits and pieces. Done. There you go, that's how you make the most of Disney. Next video will be what we did, and the video after that will be what we wish we did. See you soon.